mean, it looks pretty. What the hell? Now I'm being attacked by planks of wood. No, you can just stay there. First of all, how do you haul his fat ass so fast?
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Yeah. Like, that happened, like, maybe... We saw him fly out, and maybe in the span of a minute, he suddenly broke the freaking mountain, and he didn't just break it. He flew all the way from Yulmore here, which is probably miles and miles away. He broke the mountain and separated and got to the top, like...
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are. Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
It doesn't look like it could hold anything up there. It just looks like a fucking...
The first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems.
Yeah, you know, apart from the fact that it's completely separate from the land.
Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Yeah. Like I said, just hijack the blimps. What the fuck is that?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Still getting the feeling that the Exarch is Garahatia. Even though he has no Miqo'te features aside from his stance. Oh, wow. Well, Y'shtola was right about one thing. We can't fly there because we're just gonna get paraded on by those guys.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
Next best thing, teleportation.
Then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
We can do that thing we did with Shiva, like assume there's an aetheryte there and just try to teleport there.
Master Alphino waiteth for us at Top Rung. Thither should we make our way.
I saw some really strong Sin Eaters, one that looked like Kerbal, but they was like fully armored. I'm told you went ahead, just got the volcano. It's a volcano? All that grinding and shaking. I was afraid the lift floor would fall out from underneath me. You have to tell people not to stop partying so hard. But don't worry, I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. Soon after you left, who should arrive in Amity but Urianger and Exarch? I'm glad you were able to find you. Forgive us our delay. The Exarch arrived and we took some time to apprise him of the mission. No problem. Hi. Don't mind us. We're just taking in the sights. It's our honeymoon right now. Ah, such an exhilarating ride and such magnificent view. Nothing in Yulmar compares to this. Thus we are all gathered, though Ryan, I am afeared, did not much enjoy the ascent. Fair enough. I'd be shitting my pants too if I had to go through a rusty, rickety elevator. I'm scared of elevators as it is. Concerned for my health, are you? No. Indeed, we are a little far from the Crystarian, but rest assured, old man can muster up another wind for what is to come. Wow. I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gold. For this, we need to put all our heads together. Hold on, let me... How many coffers have I gotten that I never opened? High Mithril. High Mithril. Doesn't that exist already? I don't get it. Dwarven Mithril Mana Trigger. If it's here, that means I don't have any more space. Shit, I don't. Oh, it's because I got all this dungeon junk. Return to inventory. Alright. Dwarven Mithril Mana Trigger. Gimme. Huh? It's not stronger than the Titan Bronze? Where is it? Where's my mana trigger? Wait. Equip. Right. I think that's good. Oh god. I don't know. Kinda reminds me of, Halo, I suppose. It's okay. It's like it has one of those razor blades on it. Alright. A gigantic undertaking.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters.
Yeah.
Yulmar's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt to refit.
It's true, damn it.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to Earth!
Oh, is that gonna be the plan? We're gonna pull the mountain back down?
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
Oh, wow.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
Alright, you're gonna have to explain that.
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
Okay, I'm following you, but where the fuck are we gonna get that one?
Such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex.
And that's time we ain't got.
Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work.
Hello, Yulmar.
Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Oh, well, let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Alright, just rope in Ilmeg in here too.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
Alright, forget those assholes. That's good enough.
The Fey folk, too, possess
no.
surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief.
Yeah, just forget it.
That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium. With thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
Oh, so they do have chocobos, okay.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners?
Yes!
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand.
You said you needed an army.
Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
Yeah, everyone's just smiling. The artist, Alfina. Ooh, do I wanna say this? Do I wanna be snarky? Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Well, not the whole world. I mean, Ilmig is kind of there, but, you know, nobody likes those guys.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Nah, he probably needs like a Excedrin or something. When he asked for my hand, my husband promised that he would one day build a talus that could take us to the very heavens. And now he'll do it! Yay! Aw, thanks, Daddy. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. Oh, we can get those for you too. A village in Vilmorian exists. But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. That painter guy you fucking tossed out over the railing. This will never work. Never. I should have fixed the ready lift. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh dear, darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Griffin. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, that's all I can give you, your Talus. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. He'll need to find another way to stroke the fires of his motivation, awaken his sense of daring. Oh, I have to stroke him. Okay. In order you must lift his spirit sufficiently during the What? Oh my god. Look, I'm not good at stroking people, alright? Oh Jesus, this is even a duty. It's plagued with self-doubt. No one can tell us that side, just no one's ever dreamed of it. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. Julia's counting on you. You're a genius, you can do this. Well, obviously it's out of question. Well, I can't. Julia's counting on you as well. Do I impress upon him his wife's love? How does he respond to someone else's? He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose if even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not barely likely to give it. Yeah, considering that kid was a painter that you threw away. Tristol's among them, said to yourself. Lest you forget, we essentially sent him to his death. Even others don't bear a personal grudge. He would never forgive us. This is true. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. Oh, that's bullshit. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. And I'll come with you. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. And even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous talus is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if, by some miracle, the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmar. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Everything you touch turns to gold. No one would doubt your plan. What the fuck am I saying? Shit. These two are actually okay. Liberated a castle that many would call absurd. It's less absurd than the change. Let's come to Yulmar. Shit, what do? This, I guess? I don't know. Well, now to fled the very castle you sought to reclaim. Such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd, yet you succeeded not in spite of, but because of it. Your own strategy may look wise seem absurd, but maybe it stands a better chance of success for it. Okay. Optimism rising. Be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fall. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Valtteri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and we'll meet a horrible end. That is a possibility. Then we'll go together! You fall, I fall, we all fall. I'll protect you, I'll protect everyone. We can build Talos for battle. I've thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid Talos cannot contend this in years. If they could, I would never have come to Yulmar. Nonetheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution. It's burning! Oh, wow, it's burning up. Oh, did I win? Oh, okay. It sounds like I did. Yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Well, I'm glad we had this pep talk. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmar. No. Wherever you go, I'm going to. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps it's a bad idea after all. I don't think. Oh god, thanks for erasing all my hard work. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Then should it be a feat fit for the divine? If something has been done before, then most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. What is man if not an idealistic creature? It is not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believe are beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible. Yes, get in touch with his inner scientist. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. Not that Talos, the other Talos. You shall be, my dear, for I will none on my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right, Crystal. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those within intimate knowledge of this land, that is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation, after you ignore my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask my cooperation. Paltry is not the one to blame for your suffering, we are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now what we did to you to full many was wrong, terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. Did I forgive you, hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city I wanted to be you once. All that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of our brighter future. So I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. Make no mistake, the venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind, but rest assured the genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver.